today's video, I am so excited. Like, usually I'm super excited. This is like excited on another level. So I was recently asked by Jacqueline and Krista from Restored by Polish to help them create some charity polishes. If you're unfamiliar with Restored by Polish, they are a duo. They have a YouTube channel with Jacqueline and Krista. And Restored by Polish is also a brand. And basically, they make charity polishes for different causes, and then they donate proceeds from the polishes to certain organizations that help those causes. And the whole theory behind like Restored by Polish is basically like a lot of us see polish as therapy. You know, I do. I know Krista does. Basically, like we have a lot of things that we deal with in life, and polish is our escape. And so I'm super excited to show you guys the polishes that I helped make with Jacqueline and Krista. So our two causes were anxiety and depression. If you guys watch my channel, I have discussed my anxiety quite a bit with you guys. I've dealt with anxiety on and off for 10 years after the death of my cousin. I feel like I've always been an anxious person. Like I was an anxious child. If you watch Jacqueline and Krista's video, I will try and link it down below. I discuss more of like my experiences with anxiety and depression in the video with them. Basically, I just I've experienced panic attacks. I've experienced more of like general anxiety disorder. There's a time in my life where I've been agoraphobic, afraid to leave my house. I've done everything. I haven't been able to drive by myself. I haven't been able to stay at home by myself. I have had health anxiety. I've had problems eating. I've had problems going to work. Anxiety has had a very big impact on my life. I'm happy to say that it has improved so much. And it's been interesting because I feel like with my other health issues, with my surgery and stuff, I feel like the anxiety of the past has been training me for this moment in my life. And I feel like I've handled it extremely well. And so that is something I am very proud of. And I'm also very proud that when I speak about this stuff with you guys, a lot of you do reach out and say, you know, that you also suffer. Polish helps you. My videos, you like watching my videos, and I help you with your mental health. And that means so much to me, you guys. I haven't touched as much on depression on my channel just because 10 years ago when all this started, I definitely, looking back now, think that I was depressed. But during that time, the label of depression and like being diagnosed as depressed terrified me, because it was like, what does this mean? Am I going to end up in a mental hospital? Am I going to end up like unable to function? And not that there's anything wrong with those things. I mean, there's several people that, you know, have been admitted for mental evaluations, and people just need to get the help they need to get. But like for me, the what ifs, like the depression tangled with the anxiety was just very hard to navigate. The organization that the polish sales will be benefiting is going to be the Anxiety and Depression Association of America. I'm going to read you a little bit about it. So the Anxiety and Depression Association is an international nonprofit membership organization dedicated to the prevention, treatment, and cure of anxiety, depression, OCD, PTSD, and co-occurring conditions. And then I'm just going to read you a little bit of about anxiety. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental illness in the U.S., affecting 40 million adults in the United States ages 18 and older, or 18.1% of the population every year. Anxiety disorders are highly treatable, yet only 36.9% of those suffering receive treatment. So that is a statistic that really like hurts my heart, because there's so many people that suffer, and they suffer alone, and they suffer quietly. Anxiety can be debilitating. Anxiety can ruin your life. Anxiety can ruin your relationships. Anxiety can ruin your health, like your physical health, if you let it go untreated. One of the reasons that I speak out about it so much is because when I was first experiencing it, I felt so alone and so isolated. Nobody I knew, or nobody that I thought I knew how I felt. And I was like embarrassed and ashamed that I like could not control my mind. I couldn't control my emotions. I couldn't control myself. But once I started talking about it, I actually realized that there's tons of people that have this, tons of people that know how I feel, and tons of people that are willing to listen and help. I did receive treatment. I've been in and out of therapy probably for about 5 years. And I also do, I'm going to link some information down below to a Facebook page called That Anxiety Guy. He does podcasts. He has a book. His name is Drew Latista. Everything, well, the Facebook page and the podcast are free. You do purchase the book. I do have the book. It's amazing. I feel like his techniques are very helpful. And I feel like his techniques have actually helped me kind of like come into the next level of my recovery. So definitely if you have anxiety and you're struggling, I would check out this information that I'm going to link down below, because it's so, so, so useful. And then it says, it's not uncommon for someone with an anxiety disorder to also suffer from depression or vice versa. Nearly 1/2 of those diagnosed with depression are also diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. That makes a lot of sense to me because I feel like when you have anxiety disorder and it's affecting your life, it's depressing. You know, you get up every day and you have to like mentally prepare to have a horrible day, you know, and like every single day was like that for me. And you get up and you're like, oh, I don't know if I could do this again. I don't want to do this again. And again, it's very isolating. It's very depressing. And that combination, I feel like, is a very hard thing to navigate. So then depression is the leading cause of a disability worldwide. Almost 75% of people with mental disorders remain untreated in developing countries, with almost 1 million people taking their lives each year. In addition, according to the World Health Organization, 1 in 13 globally suffers from anxiety. That anxiety disorders are the most common mental disorder worldwide. With specific phobia, major depressive disorder, and social phobia being the most common anxiety disorders. So basically, there's just a lot of people suffering. And I just feel like bringing awareness to something like this is such a great thing to do. That way people don't feel like they have to suffer alone. They don't feel like something is wrong with them. I mean, something is wrong, but like you're not defective, you're not inadequate, you're not broken. Getting over those feelings was like very hard for me to do at first. I really felt like Rizzo says, like a defective typewriter in the movie Grease. You get to feel like, why me? What's wrong with me? Why can't I just do what everybody else can do and like manage myself? And so if you are suffering from anxiety or depression, I like highly encourage you to seek out some form of treatment, whether it's medication, whether it's therapy, whether it's EBT types of therapies, talk therapies, you know, just seek something out and try and find relief, because this stuff really can like impact your life in a huge way. Now, onto the polishes, you guys. Every cause has a like ribbon, like a cause ribbon. And so when they asked me to start thinking about polishes, like that was where I first went. I was like, let me find these ribbons, see what colors in them, and then see what kind of polish ideas like come to mind. So the first polish is called Be Present. You guys, this is so beautiful. I chose that name because I feel like when you have anxiety and depression, you're not in the present. I feel like with my anxiety, I'm in the future, and then when you're dealing with depression, you're dealing with things kind of in the past a lot, like trying to change the past. And I feel like when you have like a mental health type thing, just enjoying the actual moment you're in can be so hard because you don't feel good. You know, you're either sad or you're on edge, or you know, whatever's going on, you're just not in the present moment. But if you are actually able to like get into the present moment, because that's the only moment we have, it can be so helpful. So I really like that name. And let me show you guys the ribbon for the depression awareness that I picked. I'll also put like a bigger picture here for you guys to see. But the colors in this are like a really bright green and then like a whitish gray. I was like, yes, okay, this is what I want. And so this polish is described as a gray crowley with matte neon green hex and square glitters, black glitters in various sizes of hex, square, and circle. This is so cute, you guys. I'm not usually a gray polish person, but I feel like she hit this gray so perfectly. Like, it's very flattering to my skin tone, and the colors of the glitter just pop so much. It's a very glitter packed. I would highly recommend putting the bottle upside down so that some of the glitters kind of come towards the mouth of the bottle, but I didn't have a problem getting glitters out. That's just something I recommend. I also recommend waiting and giving everything a nice chance to dry before you go on to the additional coats. My swatch pictures are 2 coats with a coat of glossy top coat. This does want to dry a little bit textured just because there is a lot of glitter, so you may want to do a glitter smoothing top coat or 2 coats of your glossy top coat. My swatch pictures just have 1, but you know, it's kind of like personal preference. This formula is so good, you guys. This also reminds me of Halloween, which y'all know I'm obsessed with, so I really, really liked this. It makes me happy. Let's get into live swatching of Be Present. And then the other polish is for anxiety awareness, and this is called Fight the Stigma. I chose that name because I do feel like there is such a stigma around having mental health issues even to this day. I feel like people speak out more, and it does help the cause of people being able to reach out and get help. But having a mental illness is the same as having a physical illness. We can't control that this is going to happen to us or not. I do think we have some control, you know, in getting ourselves out of it. I do believe that for anxiety, at least. I think with some types of depression, like, you know, you do need medication to like regulate your brain hormones and things like that, you know, brain chemicals. But there's such a stigma with even taking medication. You know, like if I were a diabetic, I would take insulin. I would seek treatment. There's nothing different from having a mental health disorder and either going to counseling, getting on medication, meeting with a psychiatrist. You're just trying to make yourself well and live your best life, and there's no shame in that. So I picked Fight the Stigma, and I definitely feel like the more people speak out, the more empowered people will feel. The awareness ribbon that I picked for this is so cute, you guys. It has the butterfly and it's turquoise, and it says prevent, detect, live anxiety disorder awareness. So super, super fun. And you guys, this polish is so me in a bottle. This is a neon pink base with pink, black, aqua, blue, light blue, and lavender glitters in various sizes of hex, circle, and squares with a touch of silver hollow. You guys, this is so good. Wait till you see this on the nails. This neon pink is perfect. If you're my skin tone or darker, you're gonna love this color. It gives you so much pop, ready for summer. And this is like me in a bottle. So this was not the first like prototype of this polish. Jacqueline had gone with a little bit of like a more bubblegum pink, and I felt like it was very like neutral pulling, and I was like, I want more pop. So Krista suggested the neon, and it was like, yes, perfect. This neon is so beautiful. It's sort of like a blue, cooler teeny. It's like a bluer, cooler leaning pink, which I'm obsessed with. Great formula for a neon. 2 coats to get opaque. My swatch pictures are 2 coats with a coat of glossy top coat. This does want to dry matte because it is a neon, and it does want to dry a tiny bit textured because of all the glitter. So I definitely recommend glossy top coat, maybe even a glitter smoothing top coat if that's your preference. Great formula, you guys. I love this polish. Let's get into live swatching of Fight the Stigma. I believe if you order off the Restored Naturally site, the polishes are $8.50 a piece. I will link the Restored Naturally site down below in case you guys are interested. I am so happy to be doing this kind of stuff, and I just wanted to thank Jacqueline and Krista for reaching out to me to bring more awareness to anxiety and depression, and reaching out to me to help design some polishes. You guys, it was so fun, and I want to thank them for their patience. These polishes were supposed to come out like in November. Then I had my surgery. Then they hit me up again in January, and I was sick with my abscess. And so they were so patient with me and just like letting things happen. And so I do want to thank them so much for that. This was actually a really nice high point, kind of designing these polishes while I was out and I wasn't feeling well. It was kind of like a highlight of some really down time in my life. And so thank you ladies so much. Hope you guys really like them and that you know, go out and purchase. I think they're super fun. I think if you like polishes like I do, you know, similar tastes to me, you're definitely gonna enjoy these because these are so much polishes that are so me. And so let me know what you guys think of the polishes. Let me know what you guys think of the organization for donation. Have you tried Restored by Polish before? Do you follow Jacqueline and Krista? I will link all their information down below for their YouTube channel as well. And let me know if you plan to pick any of these up, you guys. And again, if you're suffering with any kind of mental illness, please reach out and seek help and get treatment. Like, there is treatment, there's ways to feel better. You don't have to suffer alone. You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to suffer at all. So that is it for this video, you guys. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.